guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now, today is the 22nd of April, 2025. Easter weekend has just passed. And of course, the sad news that Pope Francis passed away yesterday, which is devastating to hear. There's a lot going on in the crypto world as well. We've got Bitcoin breaking that 88K barrier, which is nice. Galaxy Digital is withdrawing a lot of Solana. We're going to have a look at that. Michael Saylor bought 6,556 Bitcoin casually, dollar cost averaging. We've got the US government Bitcoin purchases, which is going to be interesting. CFTC, Commodities Futures Trading Commission, considering adding 24/7 trading, pretty much like crypto. That's on the traditional markets, which is nice. The SEC, and the biggest news today is Paul Atkins has been confirmed as the official SEC chairman. So again, I believe all of these 70 ETF applications, which we're going to go through, we're waiting for this. So very, very big news and positive things coming in here. Going to go over my 3 commerce trading bots on Gate.io as well. And again, some updates on EarnCurve. We're going to go through all of it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing on cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come on this incredible journey. Things are getting very interesting in the space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence for this stuff. I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. All right. And yeah, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto, and of course, any other investment. So be careful. All right. Formalities are out of the way. Going to have a quick sip of the espresso. Going to get straight into it, guys. Community tab. Top banking coins in my portfolio: Nexra, DAG, XLM, and Bitcoin. I share my whole portfolio every day in the Patreon. Feel free to join that. Top altcoins: Telcoin, Reserve Rights, TLM, and Nexra. Okay, so these ones are up. We've got Arthur Hayes basically stating to everybody that this is the last opportunity to acquire Bitcoin under 100,000 US dollars. There's a lot happening in the world at the moment. Gold soaring, the S&P is dropping. And of course, we have Paul Atkins, the new pro-crypto SEC chairman, officially being acknowledged today, which was huge for the crypto world. Coinbase is adding derivatives for XRP, which is enormous in itself, as you can see right here. That is an official announcement. And of course, there are 70, and I repeat, 70 crypto ETFs awaiting the SEC approval. Can everybody see this list? Look at it. This is unbelievable. This is from Eric Balchunas, who's a Bloomberg analyst. Again, putting this up. This is the Bloomberg terminal, and to get this terminal or access to it, you need a lot of capital. Okay, it's like 20,000 US dollars annually, I believe, just for this access to this terminal. But this is insane to see this, guys. Very, very bullish. We're going to go through that in a moment. Let's go through CoinMarketCap. We have $2.75 trillion today, which is nice. We have Fear and Greed Index sitting at 38. CoinMarketCap, let's have a look at this as well. Bring this down, is sitting at 167 billion. If I can bring this back up, guys. I want to see the volume right now. Let's have a look right here. Where are we, guys? I get confused with this, to be quite honest with you. Let's scroll down here. Open interest perpetuals, 496 billion in volume right now, which is, again, is insane. And 63.61% for Bitcoin dominance, 6.93 for Ethereum, and we're still a Bitcoin season, which is interesting right here. And again, Bitcoin has had a daily tracker of $240 million, and Ethereum has had negative $25 million. So that's very interesting. Very, very interesting to see that. Now, coming to the coins, coming over here, let's go. Bitcoin sitting at 88,000, which is nice. 208 USD at the time of recording. Ethereum's at 1,500. XRP's at $2.09. Still insanely undervalued. Solana's at $138. Doge is at 16 cents. ADA 62 cents. Chainlink $13. XLM 24 cents. SUI's at $2.24. And Hedera at 17 cents. And again, I'm bullish on these coins because, of course, they've got ETFs currently pending approval from the SEC, Once these get approval, it's going to stabilize the price because it's going to be institutional capital. Very, very nice to see that, guys. Very exciting. Now, moving on, let's get into it. Before we do that, guys, I'm going to go over my 3 commas bots just to show you guys. I did set these up on 3 commas. There are links below. I've got Fetch AI. I'm trading the gold tether, which is interesting. Chainlink, Hedera, SUI. What else we got here, guys? Ethereum as well. I'm going to let these run. And as you can see on gate.io, please feel free to use the referral link. You can see right here, I've got a Bitcoin position that I've opened a very long time ago. Got in at a really good level. And of course, these are the positions right here that are trading. As you can see, Ethereum, SUI, Link, Hedera. We've got gold here again. That's in profit, which is nice. Now, with these 3 commas bots, basically they will trade the markets 24/7 for you. So it's pretty cool. You don't have to think about it. I've set my parameters. I'll share them in the community tab and of course in the Patreon for you guys to take a look at. I let these trade 24/7. All right. So again, it does the work for you. You set your parameters. You don't have to think about it, which is really nice to see that. But it's very, very nice to see that trading at the moment. Now we're going to get into this. Of course, I've got EarnCurve, guys. Yes, currently 610 people on the wait list for EarnCurve. Again, this spot crypto exchange. I'm waiting approval from Austrac. It's in their hands at the moment. It's very, very exciting. And of course, very nerve-wracking because I haven't heard anything back from them. Obviously, last week I did. Following up on that, here it is right here. Very, very nice to see that. So stay positive. Things are coming with this, and the technology that I'm going to be implementing on this is freaking amazing. So stay tuned. If you haven't gone to join the waitlist, do that. It's earncurveinvest.com. First name, last name, email, and of course your phone number. Please feel free to put that in there. And of course, if you wish to help me donate to this, to get this up and running, you will become a member of the Founder Circle. Those of you that have helped me in the early stages of this will get recognition for that. All right. So again, if you can't do that or you just don't want to do that, it's totally cool. All right. But thank you very much to those of you that have done that. And of course, money never sleeps. Now, again, this is not crypto related. This is dividend investing at its finest. This book will change your life in terms of investing on Wall Street for income. Again, I'm 36 years old. I need to think about as much income as possible through investing. Okay, that's the whole point. When the stock market is going up or down, you don't have to worry about it because we're focusing on dividend income. There are a lot of books out there on the market for investing. You should read them all. This one is primarily and only focused on dividend investing. Okay, so you'll never have to sell your assets. You will have to make adjustments, of course, over time based on your situation. But that income is going to be coming in while you sleep. That's the most important thing. So the Wall Street Bull official, my website, go get yourself a copy of this. All right, it's very important. Now, again, moving on. Bitcoin breaking its 88K barrier with 1.22% daily gains, signaling market optimism. I think so. Definitely a lot of people are moving out of traditional investments into cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and gold, because of the macro news going on in the world at the moment. There's a lot of people scared, so they're buying gold. Gold's soaring to prices I've never seen before. It's unbelievable to see that. Now, Bitcoin has surged past the 88K barrier milestone, according to Binance market data, reaching a trading volume of 88,140. And again, we just saw it before, it was 88,200. The crypto recorded the most modest yet steady 1.22% rise over the past 24 hours, reflecting cautious optimism in the market. This upward trajectory underscores Bitcoin's enduring appeal amid fluctuating global economic currents as investors navigate the landscape marked by opportunity and uncertainty. And again, a lot of people, and I saw a very interesting video yesterday from a fund manager of some sort. And again, there is the Sovereign Wealth Fund of the United States, which is going to be very interesting to see what happens with Bitcoin acquisition by the US government. Okay, so we'll keep that one in the back pocket right now. Galaxy Digital withdrew $95 million in Solana from exchanges, which is interesting right here. And the withdrawal reduced market liquidity, affecting Sol's market dynamics. Institutional interest may drive Solana's ecosystem growth and stability. I'm very, very bullish on Solana. I got in when, of course, it collapsed with FTX a couple of years ago now. And again, I've been holding it ever since. So that's pretty cool to see that. MicroStrategy is adding 6,556 Bitcoin to its holdings. They now hold 538,200 Bitcoin. That is insane. He's just wanting to buy more and more and more of it. And he's raised so much capital. It's fascinating. And I believe a lot of other companies in the United States and around the world are going to follow the same model. He's cracked the code to raise capital by basically giving options for people to buy the stock back, raising capital through bonds. It's unbelievable to see that, but that is insane. I saw this coming from a mile away because when he does do the dollar cost averaging purchases, he does put up a tweet or an X or whatever you want to call it. Now we've got the US government right now could buy Bitcoin on budget neutral conditions, which is interesting. And the US government may buy Bitcoin in 2025 without using taxpayer money, says Galaxy Digital's Alex Thorne. Thorne suggests that the government could reallocate altcoins from existing digital asset stockpile to fund Bitcoin purchases. President Trump's executive order on creation of a strategic reserve continues to signal a shift towards institutional Bitcoin adoption. So we're going to wait and see what happens with that. But again, it'll be interesting to see how they're going to acquire Bitcoin without using taxpayers' money. The CFTC is considering adding derivatives trading 24/7, which is fascinating, basically reflecting what's happening in the crypto market. It is going to happen. Big news today is the SEC confirmed Paul Atkins. Now, this is enormous because for the last 4.5 years in this space, on YouTube anyway, I've been in crypto since 2016, but Gary Gensler has been at the helm or control of the SEC for this, very long time. And he hated cryptocurrencies. He really did. And he was being told what to do. But Paul Atkins now is pro-crypto, which is nice. And he has been confirmed today the 34th chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission following the nomination by former President Donald Trump on the 20th of January and a Senate confirmation on April 9th. Atkins' focus on regulatory transparency and cost effectiveness suggests the possible shifts in digital asset oversight. This is interesting. And of course, he's a seasoned SEC commissioner, takes the helm as the 34th SEC chairman. He brings significant experience to digital assets market regulation with an emphasis on regulatory transparency and reform, which again, although Atkins' appointment is a significant change, immediate repercussions on the market assets are not explicitly linked. Cases such as those against Binance and Ripple continue amidst this leadership transition, highlighting ongoing regulatory focus on the crypto space. Atkins is known for advocating regulatory clarity, cost-effective oversight, and the balanced approach to market regulation, particularly in the context of digital assets and blockchain. So people just need to be patient with this. But saying that, he's got more than 70 US ETF applications sitting on his desk at the moment, and I guess the commission, which is enormous. And this is wild, but everything from XRP, Litecoin, Solana to Penguins, Doge, 2x, Melania, everything in between. Boltuna said on April 21st, post on X, going to be a wild year. So sit back, relax, dollar cost average, not financial advice. Don't go crazy with leverage like, some people out there in YouTube land, because there's a lot happening in this space, guys. It's going to be very exciting. Let's go to X and we'll end up on here, guys. Oh, by the way, I will say that this is again, plug in this because it's very important. But as you can see right here, this is no BS. This is one of my portfolios. Money never sleeps. As you can see right here, the average is $4,900 a month in dividend income. And if you don't believe me, read the book, okay? Can't tell you which specific stocks to buy, but this is one of my dividend tracking apps. And again, hopefully eventually get this integrated into EarnCurve. But as you can see right here, it's no BS. So there you go. That's for 2025. And again, it's an average of $4,900 per month, which is interesting. All right, so go get the copy of the book. Let's go to X, guys. Now, thank you to those 8,836 people. You guys freaking rock. We've got Solana has flipped Airbnb market cap. Another day, another record high for gold, $3,500 per ounce. That is insane. Wow. Now, we're going to have a look at this. This is what happens in the Vatican, by the way. It's not crypto related, but it's fascinating. They've sealed Pope Francis's living quarters. Look at this. I've never seen this before. This is incredible. I should watch, there's a movie, Conclave, I believe it's called. Very sad to see what's happened. But it's fascinating. They seal it there with wax, which is unbelievable. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the next couple of weeks. Pro-crypto Paul Atkins has officially been sworn. He's the 34th chairman of the SEC. He's pro-crypto. And as you can see right here, Paul Atkins was sworn into office today and has officially started his tenure as the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission. Very, very nice to see that. What else we got here again? So far this month, MicroStrategy treasury operations have delivered a Bitcoin gain of $459 million into strategy shareholders. So I may even consider adding strategy to my stock portfolio, which again has shown some pretty promising results. Yes, this is one of my skull rings for my jewelry business, the XRP skull ring right there. If you feel like checking it out, go do that. Use the code GIVEME10. And again, let's have a look here. Scrolling down, stock market, $1.5 trillion was wiped out, but there was $60 billion added to the crypto market, which is a lot of capital. And yes, Michael Saylor posted this up last night at 10:30 p.m. or 10 p.m. has acquired 6,556 Bitcoin, $555 million. Casual. All right, guys, I'm out. Make sure you join Earn Curve's waitlist that is linked below. Go get yourself a copy of Money Never Sleeps. I'm going to get back to the office. Have a good day. Have a good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. And if it's morning, have a double shot espresso, guys. We'll speak to you soon. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay positive. All right. Peace. Bye.